sipping, I'm sipping, I'm sipping, I'm sipping, I'm sipping, I'm sipping, I'm sipping.
Sipping, I'm 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 sipping.
Yeah.
My life been a movie, now it's sci-fi.
My favorite genre.
That's a bar.
No, that's not an angle. It's the truth. The show don't start till I say what I say at the beginning of the show.
You say this is.
This is Sippin' with Sammie, Sam Malone, Barstool, Rug. If you ain't sipping with Sammie, you ain't sipping right. Get your fucking life together. And we on quarantine still, but I got Saf in the crib.
I'm in the building, my building, yo.
Got her zoomed in and all that cool shit. We know we had to get her face back into place. Also got my man Twin in here, the Mag. What's up, Mag?
It's popping.
Yeah, I mean, he masked up, ready to go, but that's not new for him.
How you doing?
Hey, babe.
So yeah, man, Saf, we gonna get right to it with you, man, cause it's been a while. What's new, man? Last time I talked to you about the quarantine situation, you was working on new projects and things with the kids and new languages and stuff. What's happening now?
Yo, like, I'm going to tell you, like, it's really getting to me. I'm still trying to maintain my creativity, but it's really a challenge. It's really a challenge, like, maintaining this, like, mental health with these kids because, you know, for me, you know, my kids come first. So their kids, their schools never stopped the beat. Like, they've been moving on virtually since they've been home. So I've been maintaining it. They never had a break in it. So I never dropped the ball with that either. So, you know, with that being said, I'm trying to juggle, you know, work and my kids and the business and just being a human being, just existing. So today is a day. Like it's a little challenge today, but it's all, you know, it's all good. I'm maintaining. I'm making it happen. So. Well,
we creating right now, which, you know, we always try to do, and we gonna have fun on this episode any goddamn way. So I'm glad you was able to find some time, little corner of the crib to chop it up with us, man, because I know it's mayhem Loren around there.
Well, you know what? So my kids, they don't get to play games during the week. So what I did was I actually allowed them to play games right now. Little place. Actually, so it's crazy. My kids took it back. They, you know, we all old spirits. They're playing Streets of Rage. Do you know that game?
Oh, we just talk about Streets of Rage on the OLF podcast. That was my shit. Skating them.
So my kids are playing Streets of Rage right now. You know, I don't even like violence or anything like that, but I'm giving them a slide. I'm giving a pass on that. But yeah, so my kids are playing Streets of Rage, so they having a ball. So it's quiet. You got me.
That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. Like I say, you are appreciated, man. Absolutely. Did you catch any of these lives, any of these beat battles, anything you've been on keeping up with the keeping ups?
I've been keeping up with a few of them. So who was the first one? So I just saw a couple beats, just a couple of them. So it was Lil Jon versus who was a T-Pain?
Yeah.
I saw some of that joint. I need to catch who was it? Who did RZA go against? Premier?
Yep.
Yeah, I need to catch that joint. That's on my title. I need to go into that. I'm really into that. I'm hyped for that one. And I saw Swizzy. The first joint, what was that? Swizzy and Timberland. I was on that joint. Yeah. So yeah. No, so I'm keeping up. I'm on the scene.
No, it's been dope. I've been needing that shit. I've been fucking playing one of them pups a day, even if I'm late on it, even if I don't catch the live. And I've been checking in on Tory Lanez because Tory Lanez been cutting up, man.
Yo, Tory Lanez. Did you hear? I heard his new album too. I like that joint.
I had a feeling it was going to be fire, but the crazy thing is he's been keeping these people attention the last 2-3 years straight on the comm. And he's actually great at that radio shit. So he gonna come out with a whole nother gig after this shit over.
Yeah, the last joint was my joint when he remixed all the old school joints. Like that was that work. But it's a song he already made it to my and the new joint that I don't know the names for it, but the new joint that he just got out, it already made it to my workout, to my running joint. You know, I've been running like crazy. And
no,
that joint is already on my running rotation. So yeah, I'm fucking with Tory Lanez.
Like, I've been telling people, like, motherfuckers are complaining because, I mean, we dealing with 50, 60-year-old men trying to work technology that I don't even know how to work. So, like, they complaining about sound quality or what order these guys is playing shit in or what they wanted to hear. And it's like, do you realize these dudes don't just do this shit? They don't talk to people. They don't come outside and just DJ for less than $100,000. Like, you know this don't happen? Like, just appreciate it. We're
Right.
winning right now.
Exactly. For the win. This is definitely for the win right now.
And I know you don't want to talk on
that
the
was a dope
negative,
idea.
but I mean,
No.
like, the positive side of it is that we winning.
For sure. It's really interesting how they captivated like a colossal amount of people. Like the audiences that been able to tune in, getting us through this pandemic. It was creative. I'm glad. I'm glad it came up. I think who was it that started? Did D-Nice start that joint? Was D-Nice the first one? Basically,
Yeah,
he didn't start the battle, but
no,
I guess he kind of like started the virtual DJing, right?
he started. Yeah, he was the first one that did it anywhere near that level, and he did it a couple nights before it caught, just for his folks, and then it caught,
Right.
and it went. But the crazy thing about the D-Nice shit, he's getting credit for 300,000 people tuned in on his live over them hours when he was up. That shit,
Right.
5 million people tuned into that joint by the time he shut it down.
Wow. Yeah, I heard that. I thought it was 2. I didn't know it was 5.
Yeah, it was
But speaking of D-Nice, it's so funny, right? Because did you see the joint where Jay-Z just had the coronavirus?
Yeah.
And him and Will was talking?
Yeah.
And Will was like, I was just checking on you, because if you can't make the joint, I was, I had just called D-Nice to see, if he was available.
Will a fool though, like he don't miss an opportunity, man. And him and Jeff got a real relationship, like
for sure.
That shit is, they legends. They was legends by 17 together, like that shit crazy.
Right. That was hilarious, yo. Hilarious.
Yeah, I love anytime Will is on Instagram or any of that shit. YouTube Live, he be fooling, yo.
Yeah,
he's mastered
fooling
this
and his
internet
seriousness,
shit.
Even when he be on some, real talk type stuff. Like
he's always had a good delivery though.
I appreciate Will.
He's always had a great delivery. He's always had a way attacked about him. You know what I mean?
Right.
No, but I've been having a ball with that shit. I ain't gonna lie, it's been helping me a lot. Especially like Questlove been doing his sets. I've been cooking to them.
I think I saw one of them too. I might have saw one that was like early in the beginning too. Early in the beginning of the pandemic, like when we first came home or when I was first home. But yeah, I don't really be having a lot of time to do that though. Like I can catch up on it, but I feel like I'm more busy home than I was when we was moving and shaking.
It's quite possible. It's quite possible. But then when you get back out, you have a whole nother way you gonna work your time, and they gonna have to deal with it.
You ain't never lied. Homegirl Shay was just talking about that. Me and Shay was just saying that.
Shout out to Shay.
We just gonna be moving on different. Shout out Shay. We was just talking about that though. We gonna be moving on different times. Like I don't know. It's just gonna be different. You're gonna appreciate going out more. And some people might not even go out as much more. This might be more of a reality of him. Like, look, I'm just chilling. Ain't even no need. I noticed how, you know what I mean?
Well, actually, just staying away from.
I was moving.
It's like conditioning people to stay away from people. Like, you're gonna get used to it.
And I mean, with the chances that they're talking about and the likelihood of it coming back or never completely going away right away, it's like when y'all say I can go outside, I'm not really in a rush. Like I'm gonna go outside, but I'm not going near y'all. Like
I'm not that first wave.
Yeah, like I'm kind of cool. I'm
not that first wave.
But look, I wanted to get some more people on the Zoom. I was going to hit Squad up. You feel like fucking with Squad?
Let's go.
All right, cool. I'm gonna send them the pup. We can keep talking till they pinging this pup. But yeah. These are strange times that we are in, my friend.
Yeah.
You communicated with anybody that you haven't reached out to in a while? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I heard you. I had to think about it. People been reaching out to me. Like I said, I've been so busy. Like you can please charge it to my brain and not my heart. But I've been so busy. Yeah. Like I do appreciate when people reach out to me, but I haven't really even had time to sit still. Like I said, I'm doing so much from the time that I wake up to the time that I drift off because I'm falling asleep doing something. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah. So I just appreciate the people that have been checking on me.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I talked to some family members that's out of town. That I might not talk to as much. I always talk to my dad, but I check on my dad every day now. Do his little runs for him and all that. So I appreciate that. Yeah, so that's really about it.
No, I was
I
just
had
asking.
folks reach out to me. No, it's interesting that you said that because I had folks reach out to me on like I had posted a picture like a week or two ago, and people like, wait, so somebody who was a friend of mine like from way back, but I haven't spoken to them in a long time, was like, where your mask at? And I'm just like, oh wow, I didn't even know like they even cared. Like,
No, it's
good
real.
looking. Like,
I seen somebody
good
said
looking.
his frat brothers had asked him if he had the proper PPE to go out and go to work every day, and he was saying, you know, I got my gloves and stuff, but I can't find a mask anywhere. And his frat brother was like, say no more, and mailed him a stack of them pups in the mail real quick. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, it's the little things, man. You appreciate stuff like that. Appreciate stuff like that. Because everybody turned all the time. Now that we slow down, we get to focus on some other shit. And mind you, I'm going to find a way to turn up. Me and Squad, that's why I kind of wanted to hit them up today, see if any of them chime in. Because last night, we had a happy hour on Zoom. Man, it was about 30 of us.
I saw you had that, John.
Yeah, it was like 20 to 30 in there at a time after a while. And then, like, it was crazy. We was in there for about 4 or 5 hours tripping. I saw you had that. Yeah,
where was my invite?
I was late to the situation because I think it was Shad out there and I almost missed it. I thought, but this was a Squad thing. You
This should be it.
You affiliate. I got you. I'm trying to get you on this one. Now I'm out of pocket, folks. Right? I'm not cool. Just say I'm not cool.
Not cool.
Where I work on it. I work on it. It give me something to work towards while we in this shit. I'll be cool again one day. I gotta figure it out before I had kids.
Stop making me cough while I'm smoking, because you know people look at you crazy when you cough. Like,
well, you just gave a disclaimer. You could for a couple minutes.
you got the like. What's up with that cough? I'm like, no, it's fluid in there. It's not dry. I'm coughing. I'm smoking.
No, man, a cough snuck up on me when I was in the store one day recently. Like one of them joints that just jumped the fuck out you, and I had shit in my hands and all, and the girl was like far down from me, but she had this look on her face, and I completely understood. But like, it was bad.
So that look like
it was bad, yo. Like I don't like feeling like that.
Are you sipping?
Huh?
Are you sipping?
Yeah, I got the monkey.
Cheers to you, bro.
To you. As my man Bruno would say, monkey beer. A little bit of monkey beer. Shit like that.
Shout out to Bruno.
Yeah, salute Bruno. He live on Glocawear tonight. At 8 he doing a little mini quarantine concert on that. That should be lit. Make sure you tune in to Glocawear tonight, Saf. And tune in to Glocawear every day for the people that's listening. If y'all not hip to Glocawear, go to glocawear.com, download the app, whatever. It's available. It's 24 hours of fire, bunch of dope ass shows, and I'm on there every Friday, 4 to 6 p.m. for happy hour. Flyboy Friday Radio with DJ Freaky Free. Salute the Toucan and the rest of the gang. Figured I'd do that right now. Yeah, absolutely. Man.
Let's go. It's always absolutely necessary. Shout out to Glocawear. Salute to Glocawear.
Yeah, we trying to do some things at Glocawear too to adjust to the situation too, make it more accessible so everybody don't have to, whoever can't come can still do their shows.
Right.
Cause it's important.
Yeah, this shit
man.
is like just nutty though. Like this shit is really nutty. Like,
no, it's corny. It's corny, but this too shall pass.
I mean, I appreciate. Listen, I do like to find a little silver lining and everything. So, I do appreciate like the time with my family. I get to spend time with my kids because I always do miss them when I'm at work. Although, when I'm not home, it'll be like a little mini vacation, like my personal vacation. No matter how hard I'm working on, what other projects I'm working on.
Right.
It's a little personal vacation, but I do appreciate the time. Like, I done cleaned my garage out. I've hand washed my car with my boys. I'm in the storage room. I'm 2 boxes and 1 bin in, cleaned out, then been to Goodwill. Like, so I'm taking advantage of the time.
No, that's dope. What about your neighbors? They cutting lawns and stuff out there?
Yes.
Don't you got allergies?
Yes.
That's why you said it like that? Yes,
I was outside smoking yesterday and was like, so I noticed after I smoke like 2 or 3 L's, I sneeze a lot. Then I was like, nah, I'm outside. It's probably the grass.
You thought you had the
Rona. Epiphany.
You thought
No,
you
I
had
thought I
that
had an
Rona.
epiphany. No, I thought I had an epiphany because it just came out of nowhere and it was like allergy sneeze. It wasn't Rona sneeze. Mm.
Yeah. Every time somebody sneeze now, I just say Rona. I'm not saying bless you no more. Saying
Rona.
Rona. It's
Rona.
Rona. Corona. Because that's like, you know, it's a warning. Like, be careful. It might be right there.
Right.
Mhm.
Right. You stupid.
I'm just glad. Like, I was thinking about, I've been hearing a lot of people saying they live in them buildings. Like, I'm sure a lot of people in New York or a lot of cities where you got to catch an elevator to and from your apartment every day.
Yo. So when they first was talking about Corona before we were on this lockdown, when they were first talking about it, like I was using a tissue to touch the one door. So the tissue was open. And I will touch the button with one part of it, then I will fold it over and hold it for the next, so that when I get in, I can press it with a different part of it. So that tissue, like that was my whole move before we were staying at home. I was already being precautious like that. Like I was opening doors with elbows, like when I first heard of it. Like
yeah, but it's crazy because they say that shit stay in the air. So if like somebody get off the elevator
in the elevator and they didn't sneeze they fucking life out, then there you go.
Yeah, like that shit, man.
That's nutty.
I want to fight.
Fucking nutty.
No, that's why I say it ain't, man. Some people got it worse. I definitely ain't been touching shit. You don't even want to hold the door for people no more because I'm not even touching the door, and you're not supposed to be that close to me.
Let me tell you what I did, you know I'm a strategist, right?
I'm listening.
So I was actually waiting till somebody got to the door to go run and walk inside, so I ain't had to get behind, like I had to touch the door, so I could just swoop right in behind them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
And I was in my car. I was in my car, like at the gas station. Like, I was going inside the gas station, I would just wait until somebody was walking up, and then I'll just get out and swoop right behind the asses.
Yo,
I wasn't standing outside waiting.
I hear you. It's weird times, man.
Yo, I'm a strategist. I try to strategize in everything that I do in life. Like, I assess the risk and figure out how I'm gonna execute.
Yeah,
that's me.
But we gotta be careful. We start waiting for people to open the door, start running up behind them. They gonna think it's on.
No, I wouldn't run. No, I see when they walking up. I'm gonna walk up behind them, like not like that, but enough before they open the door, I can get right in behind them. Boop, I can get my elbow in. I ain't gotta touch nothing.
Yeah, all you need is an elbow.
Grab that joint. Listen, I got that shit down to a science.
Yo, you are hilarious for that one. I believe you though, cause I know how you are. She talking about I'm strategic. She's a schemer. Not a scammer, but a schemer. There is a difference, I believe.
Very much so. Absolutely. I ain't scamming nobody out of nothing, but I know how to get to where I'm not. Safely these days, okay?
I dig that. What's the first plan that you have when they do release the hounds and tell the people they can go back to the public? Like, what's the first thing? And it don't have to be business. Like, what's the one thing that you need to do and get off?
Get this hair done. Like, yeah, I got my ponytail too. Like, y'all can't even call. Like, my hair's growing back too, so I got a little bump back there, but need my hair done. That and these eyebrows, I'm looking crazy in this joint. Like, ooh.
Listen, man.
So that's my only move. And then I'm coming back in the house, and I'm gonna let the first wave of people go out there, and I'm gonna see what's going on.
You go get your hair done and go back in the house.
Yeah.
I ain't mad at that. I mean, most people look crazy right now in those South. Like, fuck it, man. We ain't know this many stars had
like
gray.
Crazy from myself.
We ain't know all these rich motherfuckers had gray hair. We used to could tell that it was Beijing. Now these niggas been doing some new blendini shit. You ain't peeped that shit? Like, you used to could tell, like, oh, he got that thing in it. Now, like, this niggas I ain't never thought of. Whole beards. They looking like Lawrence Fishburne and shit.
Yo.
I'm dead serious.
It's getting real out this joint. It's definitely getting real.
It is.
It's definitely getting real. So it was interesting. I saw a post that said, like, where's Beyonce? Like, please post something. So nobody seen Beyonce since the Rona. Like,
so you feel like Beyonce got it?
No.
Let's start a rumor.
That's
Beyonce
not what I'm
got
saying.
the Rona? Oh, shit.
I am not saying that. I'm saying I don't know how Beyonce looking crazy. Like, what do Beyonce look when she looking crazy? Like, is Beyonce looking crazy? I feel like her whole staff live with her, so they already good. Like,
I'm pretty sure she quarantined about 20 folks with them. 9 family.
right? They got quarters. Like, they got 9 pools, don't they? Like,
I'm about to say they just rotated them out the guest house. Stay out there for 2 weeks, then y'all come in. You know,
right.
That kind of shit. No, that's crazy though. I do wonder what she look like right now. I mean, she's a beautiful woman. I ain't gonna count her out.
Right.
And I don't think.
Yeah, I'm not saying that, but
I don't think that it takes all of that, to make any of y'all look like what y'all need to look like. But I also think that a lot of women are just super insecure without it. They don't want the world to see it. Hello?
I got that. I know. I'm feeling it. I was just feeling that joint. Like, it just touched my soul.
It touched my soul. No, but it's
I'm
crazy.
thinking about the hoodie that I got on. Because the hoodie I got on say, of course, is my favorite statement, but it's do not follow where the do not follow where the path may lead. Instead, go where there's no path and leave a trail. So for me, it's just about being an individual. So I was just thinking about all of that.
I know that's your quote, but your hoodie say all that.
It do. So I'm not good with angles. I am not good with angles.
What
so
is on the back?
Walk to a mirror. Yeah, it's on the back. I'm gonna walk to a mirror.
All right. We walk into the mirror with Sav in the crib.
All right, and
Oh.
I hate you.
Still not good with angles.
Nope, not good with angles.
Now
but
you gotta hold it over your head.
No, I'm not holding. I'm if you can see it right there on the back of
all
it.
right,
All
now I see it. Now I see it. It had went away from
you. See
me when you
path
got
right
your
there?
angle right. Yeah, I see.
All right, so that's that whole joint.
That's heavy.
All right.
You got that made or you found your quote?
I found this joint in the Gap after I had it like in my yearbook. Like I found it years later.
Gap pup too. I was just on the Gap site. They got like 70% off. I'm about to get all the sweatsuits they got.
Yeah, I'm about to go crazy too, I guess.
I ordered a bike.
Ready. Like, you ordered a bike?
Yeah, one of them little electric joints that fold up so you can put it in the trunk.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, I ordered a little bike. I said, fuck it.
I'm trying to get a fucking Peloton. That's why I'm like, you ordered a bike?
No, I ain't ordered a bike. I ain't ordered a bike. I'm still car shopping or car browsing. I don't know what it's called.
No, the Peloton is the joint. It's the stationary joint.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. The joint they made all the rave about around Christmas.
Yeah.
They say that
so
shit work.
Joint. It's better.
How much it run? How much they run for them joints?
Like 2 stacks, 2,200, I think they are.
You about to pull the trigger.
I mean, I like that in the trap though. Like I just like that. And I don't know how long. If we gonna be here longer than like another month, like I need to. Like I'll be running outside, but I need a little more. Like It's cold today. I want to go run. I don't like being cold.
Yeah. And then next thing you know, it's gonna be too goddamn hot.
Oh, I love running in the summertime. I'd be cool with that.
Yeah.
I love the heat.
On. You love the heat?
I love the heat. I do.
God bless you.
But I'll still run early. Like I'm not I'm not gonna get no heat stroke. Like I'll still run before 11. Like I'll run early, like 7, 8 in the morning, or like 8 o'clock at night. But yeah.
You gotta take Kay with you, man. Y'all gotta run.
Kay is welcome to run whenever she wants. So up here is
That's
Valley
the problem.
Gray.
Kay don't want to run.
Well, I'm gonna run. Come on, Kay. Come on, baby girl. You gotta run with me.
She said no.
But well, I can't force it. Look.
It's not about you. It's not personal. Kay just doesn't fancy herself a runner. That's
I
why
didn't
I'm
take it personal. That's why I said I can't force it. Like nobody else really runs with me like that. Like I think I got like one friend that runs with me, one girlfriend. That's it. Nobody runs with me.
It's a lonely life.
Good. It's all cool. I'll be in my zone anyway.
With that thing on you. Uh-oh. Watch out now.
Listen.
Now I'm dry snitching on tape.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
I said you be running with, yeah. You don't know what I'm talking about. Right, exactly.
I heard what you said.
Now, you know that Jordan documentary coming out?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, they've been talking about it for months now, and they pushed it up for this COVID shit. I'm hyped.
No. Speaking of documentaries, you have to watch, or you might have watched The Black Godfather. That joint?
I saw Black Godfather. That shit's heavy.
Yo.
You just caught it, or you was just reminding me?
We never talked about that before.
Yeah, what you think about it then?
I think it's fucking amazing. I think it's phenomenal. I think that I'm happy that it came out while he was still alive.
Absolutely.
Shout out to Charles Avant. Like, I feel like I love the fact that he was always him from way back in the 50s and 60s. Like,
when it was impossible.
When it wasn't even a thought. Like, even like I read up on him. Like, I don't even know, because I don't even think they went up on. They might have. They talked about it a little bit on the documentary, but I read a little bit further into it. Like, in his story about how he even had, like, he got kicked out of his mother's house because he was protecting his mom against his stepfather.
Yeah.
Like, he did say his mom was getting her ass whipped. Like, he said that, but I read a little more of it.
Mm-hmm.
But like, he just been a stand up man since forever. You know what I mean? Like, and the fact that he was in so many different genres and so many different worlds, from music, from black music to, you know,
everything.
Rock to politics to, you saw Bill Clinton damn near about to cry about this book. You know what I mean? Like, he's the man. He's thorough.
And I love that
thorough.
he's still
Like,
sharp now. He's still with the shit.
now,
He's still talking
this
that
is my
shit.
failure. I be cranking up.
I'm like, I love that shit.
I don't give a fuck everything about it. It's all about the numbers. You know, I can appreciate that. I'm a numbers type of person. Listen.
No, that was a dope
He
joint.
said it 5 times, and then they repeat it. He said it like 5 times. It's all about the numbers. All about the numbers. At the end of the day, it's all about the numbers, right? Like, if the numbers don't make sense, it don't make sense. Like,
Right. No, he's legendary, and I'm glad that Netflix did it, because I feel like if it was on a lot of other platforms or went out a lot of other ways, that it might not have got the attention that it did get. But I feel like a lot of people watched that. Did you catch the Pointer Sisters puppy?
I didn't. But hold up, back to it. Not only did a lot of people catch it, a lot of people were a part of it. A lot of notable people were a part of it and told their story of how they benefited from him. Like, you know, I aspire to be like Charles Avant. Like I said, a walk-in, you know, I always say I aspire to be a walk-in resource. I aspire to be like Charles Avant. Like,
yeah, it aligns with a lot of my thinkings about how I want to be remembered too, or what I want to try to attribute to situations that I care about, which is I want to facilitate, man. I want to make sure motherfuckers is where they supposed to be. At the same time,
he never even asked for a dime. He never paid, like, he never charged nobody.
No, but listen.
But now they say his worth is like $50 million when I looked him up.
Yeah. I mean,
he never
his name,
charged nobody a dime. Like,
his name on a whole lot of papers though. You know what I'm saying? His name on whether he asked for it or not. His name on a whole lot of papers. Did you see it, Twin?
I saw like some of it, but I didn't watch all of it.
Yeah, finish watching that, pup. You find some time. I know you still working too. But yeah, that's a dope joint, man. I'm trying to think what else I caught on Netflix recent that was decent. I know y'all know I watched that Ozark season. Y'all Ozarkers?
Yeah,
You on Ozark?
I need to. I should. I just haven't had the time. Like,
I mean, it'll be there.
I haven't had the time.
It'll
I'm still
be there.
catching up on. I mean, I don't even know if most people are either Power versus Empire, but I just watched a few episodes of Empire to catch up. I know it's the last season, so I'm gonna go out with that, John.
Crazy thing is, I just heard that they got to cut it short because they ain't finished filming it. So the next episode is gonna be the last one for a while.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I just heard that.
Yeah, my joint I've been watching is How to Get Away with Murder. I love Viola Davis. She's awesome.
How many seasons in is that, John?
This is the last season as well. This might be like the 10th or 11th season.
Oh, that was quick. That's a good run. 10 seasons.
there's some documentaries on Netflix. What's the last one I watched?
Matter of fact, yeah, because that was like 2012. So 11. Yeah, this might be like between like the 9th and 11th season, something like that. Yeah. But I've been watching it. But I love Viola Davis because she like really exposes the world to a Black woman and a lot of our different sides, our strength, our intelligence, our vulnerabilities, our beauty. I just love how she exposes it. So I like that show.
I was just mentioning because in the promo for I guess the new season or the new episode or whatever, they showed a mirror scene when she snatches her wig off. And I'm like,
right, that's exactly what I was referring to.
I'm like, but that's from like the first season because that was a big deal because she fought to have that in there because she was like, why would I be in my house with all these airs and stuff and not comfortable?
Right.
And I think
That's
that was
exactly what I was referring to.
that was a big deal. They still using that for promo. I don't know if the new episode of the season references back to it, but it's in the commercial.
No,
I'm like,
she
wow.
did it again. No, she did it again. She did it again. She just did that. And so that's exactly what I was referring to, because I was talking to Shay, and I was saying how I appreciate it, because I told her she's given a glimpse to people who have never been inside a Black home, who don't know, you know, how Black women, they don't even know the struggle of us, or not even the struggle, just the process of us going from our natural, what we look naturally like, to have to adapt to what we are, or just to adapt, not even necessarily to have to, but how we go from looking a certain way at home to how we look in the courtroom, how we look when we walking down the street, how we look in the boardroom, how we look in the store, how we look in, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of people have never seen that. I don't believe a lot of people have been exposed to that. I'm sure people of other cultures, nationalities have not seen that, and she shows a strength in that.
The funny thing about you is, even when you think you misspoke, you didn't misspeak, because you started by saying have to, and then you said, well, not even necessarily have to, but it is both sides. Like, some people have to, or believe that they have to, and you know, perception of it, especially in the work world, means that you have to if that's what you believe, because at the end of the day, you feel like you won't be able to fit in or succeed or matriculate to, you know, whatever level you need to. So even though you double back, you just covered both sides.
Let's be real, though. Let's be real. I mean,
way.
It depends on the environment. It depends on, like, the industry. So I had crochet braids, and I went for a corporate position, and I only had them braids in for less than 2 weeks, and I took them out because I wasn't sure how I'd be received, and I got the job. Would I have got the job with the braids? I don't know.
And that's what's scary, because we need these jobs. Like, as long as we at least need these jobs till we don't.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I dig it. I dig it. No, but I mean, it's a major thing, and I think society is starting to come around. A lot of states are passing bills where you can't discriminate for hair. I know all of that shit takes a long.
I don't know if they discriminate for hair. They can say they discriminate for any other reason.
But that's the thing. Like, all of that takes a whole lot of time to matriculate, because you can say whatever you want, but as long as it takes more than a resume. They
cannot like my green hoodie.
As long as
I would wear a hoodie to an interview. Like, go ahead.
As long as it takes more than a resume for me to get a job, then you're gonna have some kind of bias. Because if you have to meet the people first, then you have perceptions.
For sure.
And based on whatever your personal is, not necessarily what the corporation is.
Right. For sure. Agreed.
Yeah, so I don't know, man. But that's why I come as I am for the most part. You know, we always got to clean up and all of that, but I can't hide my hair. I can't hide but so many of my tattoos. But when I'm in those buildings, I make sure I'm respectful of people, and I make sure that I do what I'm supposed to do, so that at least if they did think that someone that looked like me wasn't capable, maybe I gave them, opened their eyes up, that get another one of them. They work out.
Oh, but guess what? Please believe I got my braids when I got in the building, though. You
already
know
you
that.
did. I know you did. Just don't walk in swinging them everywhere.
You lucky I got this bun in.
You was about to try to swing.
My hair is growing now, too. Because you already know my hair is growing, so I'm back. Okay.
I'm the only one that can swing now.
I'm back. I'm coming back. All right.
No, you get your weight up. I see you, young boy.
Listen. I'm about to get some braids now.
Oh, that's Weez chopping in? Where Weez at?
Weez.
Ooh. I don't know what's going on. I just gotta act like I do. I'm not good with technology. I thought you was gonna say Weez.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Weez.
What's up, y'all?
What's good with you, Weez?
What up, Sai? What up, Twin? What up, Rude?
Chilling, man. Yeah, I mean, for the audience, this is my guy, Weez. He's been on here before at the Squad Life Cookout episodes, which was dope as fuck. But this is my guy. This is my brother Weez, man. Squad Life, Morgan State University type shit.
What's going on, everybody? Hope everybody being safe and sanitized and pretty much doing everything you were supposed to be doing before the epidemic started, like washing your hands and things of that nature. But, you know, just taking the extra precautions now with just everything that's going on. Like everybody definitely just be safe during these crazy times.
Absolutely. So what precautions you been taking? Like, what's changed with you since this shit hit?
I gotta keep it a bean. I wasn't really on these masks, man, but it was funny because I went to the store the other day and like you peep, like even peep at all the stores, like they start putting up the plastics in front of everything and all of that. You know what I'm saying? But the old head snapped on me because I ain't have a mask on. Like I'm talking about he snapped on me, y'all.
Barked
Like
on you.
he really almost kicked me out the store if I wasn't spending no money. Like he got at me. So, but like that's kind of like the thing that really kind of pretty much changed for me. I gotta be honest, like because at first, because at first they weren't telling nobody to wear a mask. They were just saying,
Right.
"Got it, wear a mask so you don't spread it."
Right.
Now they telling everybody flat out, if you go outside, you need a mask on. You know
But
what I'm
they
saying?
still not
So-
telling nobody how to use these masks the right way, which is bad.
Right.
Pretty much. Exactly. They really not sharing it. They just assuming we just know to cover our face and mouth more or less. But yeah, they're not saying this is the proper way to do it. My whole thing, I was saying the other day, they need to start really having more masks available for everybody. They don't. They want everybody to wear one, but they don't have them available for everybody to, get one. So it's like, come on, y'all killing us.
That's part of the problem. They
Mhm.
don't have enough masks for the essential workers and doctors and nurses alone, let alone have the kind of masks that the
Civilians.
public needs for us. Because it's too, I mean, we should all have the same, but it's levels. They should have something a little stronger because they frontlining, and they don't have the shit. So it's scary for
Right.
everybody right now, man. And
Exactly.
once again, as always on these quarantine episodes, I want to salute all of y'all that's frontlining for us, that's working,
For sure.
whatever
outside.
capacity. I don't care if you picking up the trash. I needed my recycling going.
Mhm.
There's too many beer bottles in that bitch.
I want to say, yo, Weez, you right though, because I wasn't on the mask either. I ain't even gonna hold you. First of all, I'm like, if everybody else got on masks, y'all keeping me safe. I'm good for one. But for two, right? But for two, I'm like, I'm in and out. I'm really doing nothing but essential. So anything I'm going to is a market, for instance. And I got a whole process to that, Rube. Like I was saying, I strategize. I go and get the sanitizing wipes before I get my cart. I wipe my cart down. I get other sanitizing wipes to actually hold, or a tissue to hold while I'm driving the cart. And then I wash my hands as soon as I put sanitizer on as soon as I get to my car. Like,
Mhm.
I'm good. But then around my way, they stopped letting us in. After everywhere, they're not gonna let you in after Sunday without mask on in Pennsylvania. But they already started that in my way. They ain't even let us in 7-Eleven because we ain't had no damn mask on. Like, it's crazy.
It's
So
crazy. That mask shit is crazy.
Yeah, walk up.
yeah. But I got a whole bunch of them. But I just ain't feel like the shit. I felt like I was good. Like,
I wear a bandana on my face.
Right,
Maybe-
I need what y'all
stay your
got.
6 feet. Do your social distancing. Keep your 6 feet. That's why boy snapped on you.
Exactly right, because I was too damn close. Like I don't know, I had to put the ball, the dub up and throw it. So I'm like, what am I supposed to do in that situation? Like, yeah, I was too close to the ball. But yes, exactly. But they talking now 13 feet. I read an article the other day that's about to say, and this is why we were kind of saying it yesterday in the Zoom chat with the squad.
Squad.
This shit about to get happen in increments of 30, because they can't cause pandemonium and say, yo, the world shut down till 2021. That'll cause too much chaos.
Pandemonium,
So
right?
They'll say the world is shut down for another 30 days. It's
For
already
sure.
shut down in certain places till May 15th. As soon as May 13th come, they're gonna be like, all right, y'all, chill. We're gonna shut it down till June 13th. You know
They're
what
gonna
I'm
say
saying?
it on the
It's going-
7th. But I've been saying this for a
Exactly,
while. I said it on a shout out again to the OLF podcast. I was saying, I told them, one, cancel summer. And this was over a
You
month
did
ago.
say that.
And then I
Mhm.
also said, like,
People was mad at you for saying that though. They was like mad at you.
I
You
mean,
was getting,
when,
like,
when you don't
like hate mail for that.
when you don't understand, man, then when you don't understand, you don't understand. It is what it is. A lot of people, they don't trust a lot of these sources that are giving information, so they don't watch, listen, read. However, you could digest it. So I tried to, tell them, but now I'm sure they looking like, damn, he said something like this before. But like you just said, the increments thing, the increments of 30 thing, that was my thing. I said, yo, it's not going to be 2 weeks. It's not going to be a month or two. They have canceled everything for the summer already.
And that's what, if you just pay attention, see, people don't read between the lines, or they don't pay attention to what's going on. Kenny said, don't even think, the mayor said, don't even think about nothing like made in America.
And all.
That's
And that's August.
September.
Thank you. That's September. Exactly.
Nobody's thinking about
Come
that.
on, man.
Like,
Come
I
on,
think
man.
also too, people not realizing when they actually do start opening up everything. When people are together, I think more people are gonna get sick. So
Mhm.
they think about the future as well in that aspect.
That's why I'm not doing that first wave. When I get my hair done, I'm wearing a mask.
And right, it's second wave. They can go on head out, let the first 50,000 people test out the air and shit. I'm gonna come out the following week. You know what I'm saying? That's how that's going.
Oh, it might be 2 weeks for me, 3 weeks a month.
There
Like,
you go.
Yeah, I'm about to say
There
I
you
don't know
go.
if it's a week for me.
I don't even to tell you the truth. I don't really want to be out there like that when stuff open up anyway. You know?
me either way. That's the point. Yep.
And it's all gonna be different. All the every like your restaurants, the tables are gonna be spaced out further. It's gonna be harder to get not harder to get reservations because it won't be as many people running to them. But it's gonna be like it's not going. The capacities of everything's gonna change for a while because you still gonna have to practice social distancing to a certain degree.
Well, and it's gonna be a lot of restaurants and a lot of people's favorite places that not even gonna be open
Existing.
because they're gonna be broke.
And I asked Twin this the other day. Good question, I guess, to
I was
ask
wondering
y'all.
who was going to actually.
What do you think are some businesses that we won't see anymore? Like I said, I know movie
That's what I
theaters
just
is a
said.
wrap. That's what you
Movie
said,
theater?
Sai?
That's the same thing I was going to say. I remember that in my breath, the same question that you just asked before you said it. So it's funny. So
what you think?
It's like it's see, I think we're eventually going to see everything, you know, just to throw it out there real fast. I think we're eventually going to see everything eventually over again because that's too much money for United Artists to not be making. That's too much money for these different movie theaters and everything to not be making. Granted, niggas could stream shit, but at the same time, it's like everybody already know how to fire stick shit and jailbreak this on the, you know what I mean? So niggas, that's a lot of money that the movies and the filmmakers gonna be missing out on putting out for different shit. But you right though. I feel like maybe movie theaters might be longer. Neighborhood bars ain't coming back around no time soon. That ain't no fucking social distancing in there in the first place.
I think bars is definitely going to be popping still. Just as a lot of them going to be a lot of them just out of business. But as far as like moves and everything, I think we actually see it, you know, right now in this present moment. Like movies is coming out right now on the Fire Stick on Apple TV. You can purchase right at home.
Yeah, brand new shit. You can get Trolls right now.
Trolls, I watched it. Yep.
Yeah, the annual
Trolls 2, right? I was about to watch it on the motherfucking Fire Stick. Exactly.
I did watch one on the Fire Stick.
I
did see that but you've been
worldwide for
but it's $20.
It's a dub. Yep, it's a dub.
Absolutely, you ain't lying.
So, movies is not going to be a thing. Just like drive in movies back in the 50s and all that.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
It's non-existent
Right.
now, so it's going to be a thing. It's going to be one of them things where it's like, oh, it's a movie theater. Like, let's go here. We haven't seen this. We haven't seen them in a long time.
I got a question. Y'all ever see that documentary about the skating rinks?
No, which one?
It's a whole joint about skating rinks. It's on like Showtime or something, and they was talking about how like the history of skating rinks and how the culture of it was and all that, and how in every city they just shutting down all the skating rinks, and then they causing zoning problems so that you can't open them.
Oh wow.
So like
why? What's the hate? Why they hating on skating rink?
It's weird. It's a long. You gotta watch the whole thing because it's multiple reasons. But
what the fuck do skating rinks do to them? Like what?
It's crazy because like that was an escape for a lot of people in the hood. And
the rink.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking about Elmwood. Like what?
First thing I thought about was Elmwood. The second joint I thought about was the joint out there, out Jersey. I forget the name and shit. But we used to shoot out there.
55 Franklinville, the joint out Franklinville.
Exactly. We used to shoot out there all the time. Like niggas, skating ass niggas. Like what the rink do? The rink brought shit together.
Yep. And I mean, we seen it in Philly though. We seen shit. Y'all just named. Y'all both named Elmwood. We used to
That's
have
a daycare now.
We used to have,
I was about to say that's a whole different situation right now.
We used to have Palace. We used to have USA or Wow or whatever.
The Palace was still open.
Oh,
I don't know
Wow.
Wow was still there. It's Rolling Thunder.
Yeah, Rolling Thunder. Yeah.
Rolling Thunder.
I thought the Palace was still open, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I know Wow changes their name all the time. They used to be USA Skate back in the day. Damn, I'm old.
It was USA Skates. I remember that.
That's super dope.
We used to go to USA Skates and then Nifty 50s up the street.
Yeah. Sound like
dope.
a good Saturday.
That was a great weekend. I'm about to say that's the Friday move right there.
That's
the Friday move right there.
So what y'all think about a cashless society? Not being.
I was thinking that too.
I think it's coming because they already said we passing it through the bills and shit.
Yo, that was the first thing when they said
and
the
you
money
already
was
got a
dirty.
bank
That's
on
the
your
first
phone.
thing. the first thing I was thinking of is two things. I was thinking about they were going to do cashless, and then the second thing I was going to think of is even more related to that, but it's also might be a way for people to kind of be monitored more. If everything has to be done electronically, you're kind of losing your privacy with this. So I think it's a bigger deal.
Well, see,
I was reading a book. My fault, Rube. I was reading a book where they were talking about how more money gets transferred electronically right now anyway before everything. Like it was literally like for every $2 trillion that gets transferred electronically to every 500 billion. You see what I'm saying? Like nobody's really passing dollars anymore. Think about it, like everybody was saying with Cash App. Even when you get direct deposited from your job, they ain't giving you
electronic, right? Check. Exactly.
Literally, they putting that shit right in your account. So yeah, I think eventually that shit is going to take over.
The thing about it though is it makes a dangerous situation for the black market because the black market is always going to exist. You always going to have a black market. So it turns directly back into the barter system because that's all we dealing with anyway is bartering. So when you leave it to people to figure out what's of value to barter for certain things, it becomes dangerous, I think. That's a slippery slope.
Right. A very, very slippery, but it's definitely headed that way and shit. It's headed towards all electronic transfers. Like that's literally where it's going, man. Because the value of a dollar decreases every day. A dollar here is in a dollar somewhere else.
Yeah, but y'all already got the chipping, y'all. Y'all ate the chicken sandwich.
I ain't that shit.
Which one, Popeyes?
Yeah, man, you ate the chicken sandwich. You chipped up.
I probably got like 15 chips in me now.
I chipped up.
Right, I'm tracking the shit out, me.
Speaking of,
it's funny because I was thinking about how my hoodie again because I don't be doing none of it. Like I ain't had no chicken and I ain't watched that fucking Tiger King. So I was like, yo,
I ain't watched Tiger King neither. I'm cool.
I don't give a fuck about that. Like what do I care about Tiger King for? Like
it's the #1 watch movie or documentary. Like still
on Netflix, right?
Yeah, because it's a fucking.
And that's because I don't care.
#1 trending topic.
Like the #1, I don't have to watch it. Like that's for everybody else that's interested.
Y'all saying like cool, right?
It kind of just goes to show all you gotta do is get something out there, and your shit could be the next #1 trending shit.
Why you think we keep putting shit out there of quality so that they could catch it?
Right.
But no, speaking of chips and watching shit, I was just saying, you know that Mike Pup come out this week. Mike Jordan John that they was putting out. They pushed it up. It's supposed to come out this weekend. The joint he was scared to come out.
Right.
Yeah.
Why he was scared? What's up with it?
It's kind of like the Kevin Hart joint where he was snapping on boss and shit, and it made him look bad. Mike doesn't want people to think that he's an asshole, as if we haven't known that forever.
Though.
We've been through that,
bro. It's the craziest shit in the world is that he's worried about people thinking that he was the asshole and he was too aggressive. Like what?
We've been through that.
You haven't been nice off the court at the Grammy. You're not nice nowhere to nobody. Like, let us watch the movie.
And it's not a secret.
In a long time.
You done beat up half your teammates.
That's what I'm saying.
It's documented. Yo, he said he dressed like his personality.
That shit crazy. Side dying over there.
I hate y'all.
Saf, don't die. Stay up, Saf. Don't die. My little Minister Society impression, my bad.
I can't wait to see that.
How long the show going on for? I kind of just wanted to hop in, say what's up to y'all, and sorry, everybody, be safe.
No, you good, bro. We gonna keep it going. Oh. He said, "Where you at?"
Wait, I'm in the crib. I'm in the quarantine.
Yeah, y'all showing off. Between y'all
two, I mean, you know, look, it's nice. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta treat yourself sometimes.
But no, Weez, I appreciate you tapping in, man. I'll holler at you soon.
Good to see you, Twin. Good to see you. Be safe, Rube. You already know I'm around, man.
All right, bro.
All right, y'all.
Yes, sir.
Right. But I agree with you with the movie theaters. Even though I feel like movie theaters were kind of dying out anyway, I feel like this was just like the push.
That was my point about the skating movie, was that it's kind of like they already been going out of style like skating rinks.
Mm-hmm.
It felt like the same type of thing. Like when I was, you know what I mean, when I was thinking about it.
Yeah, but I did read an article saying AMC probably will be able to withstand this pandemic, the effect of it, financial burden of it.
And it's crazy
So that's
because
crazy.
even though, you know, we fight for the little guy and the mom and pop shops and the neighborhood stores and stuff, these big corporations going down just means a lot of jobs lost, man. So it's like
Mhm.
it ain't nothing to celebrate.
And it's more, and it's a lot of the small companies, small businesses that's really gonna take
The most hit.
the most hit. So it's like important for when everything open back up for everybody to support these businesses, because a lot of them aren't able to get unemployment, or in the small business loans, they just ran out of money to give these companies. So it's gonna be critical.
Mhm.
The big fish is getting bailed out, so they're gonna be all right.
They always do.
They always are. And the crazy thing is, they should have provisions to that shit. Like, you shouldn't be able to get bailed out by the government and then go back and buy all your stock back yourself. Like,
Right.
that shit is
right.
crazy when you think about it.
Right.
Like, it's like you bailed them out 3 times and won. So,
That's
like,
crazy.
I don't get it. But we gonna see. But they said, like, it was a while back that they had mentioned, like, a couple months back, that all these CEOs had stepped down from their job. Like,
They did.
200
Right.
CEOs at one time. And, you know, they always know the curve.
But you gotta be careful too, because I saw some of those in there. Like, for instance, Tim Sloan from Wells Fargo. I was at Wells Fargo when Tim Sloan stepped down. It was not within the past few months. So
They
you know what
boxed,
I'm
they
saying?
bunched him in
Like,
with the rest.
yeah, that shit was like 2018. Like, come on. Like,
I remember you talking about that when we was talking who was talking to Rhythm HB or something. You was saying you used to work there.
But they said something.
Right.
They said something about, like,
she was at Comcast then.
It's Comcast. No, what was you saying about Tim Sloan? You said something about Tim Sloan before. My bad.
but they said something about, like, since December 2019, 300,000 CEOs resigned, but I don't know how true that is.
300,000 CEOs. There's too many fucking companies in the world. God damn it.
I don't know. It seems like a lot.
Which one you
but I
resigned
don't
from?
know.
Kay said she resigned. I'm like, which company you resigned from? Shit. I about to say I can't resign from mine. My shit is my lifestyle. If she resigns, she can't take a stock with her neither.
Right. Right. Feel that.
But no, man. Rest of the week just look like work for you.
Yeah, this cold ass weather. I think it's supposed to warm back up. The weather don't know what it want to do. Want to be warm? Want to be cold? Like, whatever. Nah, probably just a little bit of work. I'm trying to tighten up on like my editing and like in regards to like my web design, so I can kind of be doing some of that myself.
Right.
So that's what I'm kind of going to be focusing on too. So
that's what's up, man. Well, hit me up. Let me know what's going on with you, and we'll definitely get you back on the screen soon, because the people like to see your face more than mine. I don't know why, but we gotta get the people what they want. Look at you, smiling.
I know you don't. You're not. I'm sorry. All right, yeah. So we're definitely gonna check in. Like I said, the rest of the week is just a little bit of work, but you know, we definitely gotta keep this maintained and keep it moving on the scene. Sippin with Sammie.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yo, I appreciate it. I'll talk to you soon, Si.
Likewise. All right,
All right,
twin. See y'all. Y'all stay safe.
Yep, you too. Stay healthy.
All right, you too.
That was a good joint. Shout out to Saf. Shout out to Weez. You know what I mean? I knew gang was gonna hit us up, because Weez is hilarious and he always on go. So shout out to my little brother for that. But salute the Philly Font Productions. Make sure that you check her out. Consult with her. Let her facilitate your needs. She get it done. As soon as this quarantine is over, y'all gonna need her. You might as well build now so y'all can roll out later. Shout out to the Logo Poe, my guy. He laying low quarantining. You can check him out at Flyboy Friday Radio. Salute to the Mag. at Mag, M-A-G, Maganu, Maganocious. It's not Mag. What is it? Mag Hefe.
Not Jeffe.
Mag Hefe, and I guess he just explained to you how to spell it. So, salute to everybody that participated. As I always like to say on these Jones, man, let us know how we can help, how we can get the word out, how we can let other people know that they can help, because right now we're in a position where we all need to help each other. So if it's monetary, if it's resources, if it's sweat equity, let us know so we can get it on these platforms. We could promote it. We could talk to the people, and we could find a way to get you some extra help.
And don't forget to subscribe and check out Sippin with Sammie podcast. Don't forget, check out his music. Got some shit. You know, I'm Mag. You'll see me pop up.
Often.
I'm always around.
New Balances.
If you down South Philly, go grab some coffee at Herman's. You know what I'm saying? They got the pickup service.
Word.
And be safe.
Word. See, man, Mag, you did good, man. I damn near ain't got shit else I got to say. So, this been another episode of Sippin with Sammie. I am Sippin with Sammie, Sam Malone, Barstool, Rug. If you ain't sipping with Sammie, you ain't sipping right. Get your fucking life together. And make sure, like he said, man, you check us out every Thursday, 4 p.m. on all major streaming platforms. And check me out every Friday on Glocawear Radio at 4 to 6 p.m. with DJ Freaky Free, the logo, Toucan and them, man. This is what we going to do to keep y'all entertained to this thing. we going to keep contributing what we can as long as we can. Plenty of entertainment. Check out the Glocawear page on YouTube. Check out the Sippin with Sammie page on YouTube. More Trippin' with Sammie episodes to come. Quite a few new ones popped up there that you probably ain't know about. Make sure you subscribe. Keep up with us. We gonna keep up with y'all. Flash it only.
Club gang. Club gang.
When I fuck it up, you know I get it back. That's another rack from another pack. That's a Snapple fact. Where my niggas at? Probably on the jack, probably in the back with a slider drawn, with no strings attached. And we slide for free, and you pay a stack. That's a Snapple fact. Where my gang is at? I know you rolling that. Are we smoking that? Cut niggas off, niggas stab your back. I don't need them, no, cause I got my gat. And I'm counting racks, cause I'm stacking stacks. And I'm loving that. I'm a fucking brat, I'm a fucking gat, not a fucking rat. Where my youngin' at? Let me hit his line. He ain't saying jack, he don't fucking crack. Look him in his face, all you see is tats. All I state is facts. Can't fuck with me, and my lumberjack with some New Balance and a Phillies cap with a backwood. When you hit the joint, you would think it's crack. When I fuck it up, you know I get it back. That's another rack from another pack. That's a Snapple fact. Where my niggas at? Probably on the jack, probably in the back with a slider drawn, with no strings attached. And we slide for free, and you pay a stack. That's a Snapple fact. Where my gang is at? I know you rolling that. Are we smoking that? I can really rap. Shot the sun one, you know I pull my gun. If they fuck with scrap, Michael Jackson bad, Billy Williams swag. I shot 1,000 bullets, cause they said I couldn't. You know my cousin pull it. Shot the mugger nigga. What's goody nigga? Gang hoodie nigga. Club gang shirt. Draws on me, don't draw on me. I'ma draw, homie. I can weigh a gram with my eyes closed. Only smoke a bowl with the white hose. Flicking for the gram with the dyke pose. Plotting on your block with the night drone. When I fuck it up, you know I get it back. That's another rack from another pack. That's a Snapple fact. Where my niggas at? Probably on the jack, probably in the back with a slider drawn, with no strings attached. And we slide for free, and you pay a stack. That's a Snapple fact. Where my gang is at? I know you rolling that. Are we smoking that? Club gang.
Club Gang.